counting the ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. A pause and the 0-2. Sliced hard on the ground. And taken in out there for the first out.
The third baseman,
Anthony Rendon will stand in again. He's blown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Left side. Franco has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Jason Worth steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
The catcher,
Matt
number
Wieters
32.
will stand in now. He's struck out and slide out, 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now.
And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. And he's safe. Ramos will get the ball looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning.
Sammy Solis.
Sammy Solis will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Adam Lind.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Blanco is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Blake Treinen will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
45.
Maikel Franco will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Michael Saunders. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Tommy Joseph digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Joseph.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball on the inside corner.
Harper will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Andres Blanco stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 2-1. Freddie Galvis has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Third base. Number 13.
Striding into the box, Adam Eaton. He flew out in his last at-bat. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hot shot toward third, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
The batter, number
Trey
7,
Turner comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Flip onto the second baseman covering. He'll take care of him at first. Score it 3-4 on the sacrifice, and the runner moves into scoring position now with only 1 away.
Bryce Harper.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Kendrick is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Ryan Zimmerman takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Gone! So a 2-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman as the Nationals move in front now 4-1.
Oh, and this home crowd is digging this. That's going to push the lead up to 3 now here in the bottom of the 8th. And with each extra run that scores, it just makes it more and more improbable that they'll have a chance to blow this thing in the 9th.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So it's back now with baseball on the show from the nation's capital. Just down the street from that building, we are set for what remains in this one. Striding in to start the 9th, Cameron Rupp, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Sean Kelly is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
27, Sean Kelly.
Hop high in the air. Kelly is there for it. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield.
Now batting, left fielder
Howie Kendrick gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Here's a high pop-up. Room for Wieters behind the plate. And he's retired here, one away. Dylan Cousins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 77, Dylan Cousins.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swinging a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Eaton. 2 gone. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Cesar Hernandez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It looks like he's going to be taken until he gets a strike. Not a bad plan when you're down by 3 in the 9th.
Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder
Nick Williams struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, and you know, maybe the calendar change will do them some good as they begin a new month with a good victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Jason Worth. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 4-1. Good night from D.C.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.